of times musicians make mistakes they don't realize they're making. These are the worst kinds of mistakes, because it's one thing if you play and you realize you're messing up and you're able to fix it. It's another thing to play and not realize you're messing up and just sound bad all the time and not realize you're doing it. This is always a problem, I think, with any musician, which is why it's so important to have a teacher, someone who's kind of helping guide you along in your musical experience to kind of catch these problems that maybe you don't notice. But there is also help out there, kind of self-help, so to speak. There are tools we can use to kind of help us play better and maybe catch mistakes that for us that we don't realize we're making. And one of these really great tools that we can use is something called a metronome. This is pretty sweet. A metronome is like a really good friend that tells you the truth all the time. It's annoying, but boy, it makes you a great musician. A lot of times we speed up and slow down in music, and we don't realize we're doing it. Maybe we're playing a passage too fast, or we're playing a passage too slow. Well, the metronome helps us stay on track. And the way that it does this is by giving us a very steady beat to kind of play by. Like that. Now, over here you can't really see this, but around here there are numbers, all right? And the higher the number, the faster it goes. The lower the number, the slower it goes. So, pretty straightforward, right? The way this works is that as you try to play to the beat, play with the beat, it helps you kind of stay on track. Now, the metronome can be very frustrating at first because sometimes you kind of have to learn how to use a metronome, and it's just basically the more you use it, the better you get at it. So what you want to do when you're using the metronome is just set it at a very slow speed when you're trying to play a song. And then once you get it really good at a slow speed, of course, speed it up a little bit more. You probably heard this from a previous video I made. So just set the metronome at a slow speed, try to get it really good. After you do that, speed it up a little bit more, try to get that really good, try to speed it up a little more, and then, you know, try playing it without the metronome. Try going through without it. The metronome is just a wonderful tool, and even after 20 years of playing piano, I still use it. Because there are still songs where I'll speed up or I'll slow down, and I won't realize I'm doing it. So even the best of us has problems like that. So definitely get a metronome and use it as soon as you can.